Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rosano, and this is episode 222 of the world famous Universal Love podcast, also known as Online Marketing Moves. And we are coming to you live today. Today is March the 7th, 2021. At the time of this recording, ladies and gentlemen, today is Sunday. We will talk about mindset and motivation. Now, first thing I would like to ask you, are you writing down ideas about the kind of business, the kind of setup you want, the kind of life you want, the kind of what do you want your journey to look like? Now, the one thing I will tell you, when they make movies, they will make $100 million. They will make a movie for like the budget will be $100 million, and they will not have a script finished. So the one thing that I want to tell you is you don't have to have the whole playbook filled out. It doesn't have to be completed. But if you come up with an idea, if you have an idea, you have something you want to do, I suggest you write it down, and I suggest you get started immediately. The one thing that we all, the one thing that the one mistake that we all make, the majority of us make, come up with an idea. We've all had 1,000 ideas, all of us. Me, you, your brother, your mother, your sister, your cousin. We've all had 1,000 ideas. And what do we do with these ideas? Oh, that sounds good. You know what? When I get blah, 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 I'm going to do that. And it never happens. Okay. Never, ever, ever have I heard anybody say, I had this idea 20 years ago and I'm going to come up with, now, as I told you, I had the dream of doing voiceover when I was 17, 18, but of course I joined the military and I forgot all about that for the longest time. And then it popped back up and then it would pop back up. And so now at the ripe old age of 41, I'm like, you know what? Boom, done and done. I have a microphone. I have the audio. Now, now all I have to do really is schedule an appointment with a voiceover coach to try to record a demo. Not try to record a demo. So I would do that, and then we would get started with the whole. Hey, it's just like once. I know yesterday I told you we're gonna do less talking about me, but for this instance, I can only talk about myself because you know, this is how it is. I remember when I first time I wrote on Medium, the first month, I made like $2 or $3, and I told my wife, I said, I am an official paid writer now. She said, why is that? I said, because I made $2. Okay, just like the first time I got my commission from the internet, I was like, hey, I'm an internet marketer because I have earned money from the internet. Okay. So as soon as I do the demo, as soon as I book the first gig or whatever, as soon as I do the demo, I'm write that down, say voiceover artist. Okay. That's gonna be it for me. I'm just tell people, yeah, I do voiceover. How long you been doing it? I've been doing it a while, making plenty of money. Well, I won't say plenty of money, but say I'm making some money, So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, how long you've been doing it. Just the whole point is, like I told you, they do all these movies and they don't even have a script finished. And they pumping $100 million into these movies, $50 million, $100 million into these movies. You think whatever the plan you have for yourself, it ain't got to be finished. Okay, you just have to start going. The whole I don't know if I told you this or not, but I am going to create a course about taking action because that's one of the main two things that you and people have to learn. When it comes to working online, doing an online business. One thing, two things. First thing, just taking action is the most important thing. You see all these people. Sometimes we get intimidated. Sometimes people get intimidated by when they see certain things. You go online, you see these people with the 300,000, the 400,000, the 500,000. They claim they're making millions and millions of dollars, and you're like, how can I compete with that? How can I do this? How can I do that? Don't worry about them people. They all started where you at. They all started from somewhere. Everybody starts at the bottom of the barrel. That's all right to start at the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. You know, some people, they don't have to start at the bottom. Maybe they know somebody that, maybe their brother. Say if you have a famous brother or something like that. Who knows? Or if you just have a boatload of money and you can start, and you don't have to have anybody. You can just pay. You can just outsource your whole, website and this, that, and the other. I mean, then God bless. But for the majority of people, most people, they're starting from scratch. Okay, you you're not using the canned biscuits. Okay, you're pulling out the biscuit and you're making homemade biscuits. Okay, it's a little harder to do than just pull out canned biscuits, but that's okay. The most important thing is you get to where you want to go. Might take a little longer, might not. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how long you just get there. You will get there. If you stay consistent and if you keep going, if you keep trying and you just don't quit, then you more than likely you are going to, it might not be the thing that you thought about, you thought you were gonna start doing, but you will morph into whatever, is gonna work, and you don't have to exactly love, let's say you get into the fitness niche and you're like, oh, I hate working out, but you're making money in the fitness niche. So I bet you will love fitness then, won't you? Of course you will. It's like I told you before. I didn't know anything about truck driving before, but once they started cutting those checks, and I was like, this pay is not that bad. I said, you know what? This ain't the job I was thinking when I was 12 years old, but here we are. This is the career we have. Now I'm to the point where I'm like, all right, it's time to get off this train, but I got no complaints. You know what I mean? So we just have to go for it. You just have to take action. I'm not saying, I wrote in the email about Steve Harvey how he said, he said, well, I got a job, I won a $50 contest and I quit. Steve Harvey probably was making like $5 an hour at his job. That's probably why he just up and quit. He's like, F it. I could do, I can get paid. I could go to a temp service and get paid the same. So, do you have to pull a Steve Harvey and just quit like that? No. But, you get to a certain place, you get to a certain time, and if you feel, hey, I need to do this and do that to, elevate myself, then figure it out. I mean, have some money saved up, have some cash saved up. Or if you live with your parents, that's even great. Or whatever, make the best out of your situation. Don't, if Sally over here has, if Sally Sue over here has, um, a house that she can live in for free and that she can just spend all day working online, then Sally's probably going to get there a little faster than you because you have to go to work and you have rent to pay. But that's okay. You're still going to get there. That's the whole point. A lot of people just sort of look around and they see other people and they get social media envy and then they sort of quit and they sort of fall off the face of the earth. We don't want you to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't have to do that. Just keep going. Just keep on pumping. All right. With that being said, that's it for the episode. That's it for the podcast. Take action, everybody. If you have an idea, write it down. Don't wait too long. Don't wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Start looking around, start searching. Move the left foot, move the right foot, and then just go and see where it takes you. Okay. So with that being said, my name is Tony Zano. We will be back tomorrow with an all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook at Online Marketing Moves. Okay. Also, if you have any questions, you have any comments, you want to start emailing the show, email the show, Tony at onlinemarketingmoves.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to hear from you, so please email us. Okay. Also, if you want to subscribe to the email list and get 2 or 3 emails on a daily basis, I know this is going to sound odd, but go to my website, The Lousy Driver. Okay, we are going to be changing that soon, sooner than later. But go to thelousydriver.com. First page, you'll see my handsome face. I don't know if it's that handsome, but you'll see my face and you'll scroll down. You see email, put your name, put your email in there, and you will get daily emails. You know, we are on the road now. We are emailing 2 or 3 times a day. I told my email list Friday, I said, hey, I'm going to be emailing you guys 4 times a piece this weekend. So they're either going to love me or they're going to loathe me. Either way, it doesn't matter. They are going to feel my presence. All right. With that being said, that's it for the podcast. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you later. And as always, everybody, peace.